Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the LGL Season 4 Power Rankings. And I should also add the final LGL Season 4 Power Rankings. I am, of course, joined with my good friend Baconator. Say hi.
Hello, and do not call me Baconator. I am Uncle Fat, a monkey. Oh my god, look how small his little. Are those his hands? Like, oh, those are his little feet. It all covered by the fat. That boy belongs on my 300-pound boy. Or 600-pound Jesus. He's only 300, probably.
Fat monkey. That chunky monkey.
Oh, Jesus.
Let's just get right into it because this is going to be a little bit of a longer video than normal. So, first off, our first eliminated contestant, one of two 07s. It is Chronoculars. Chronoculars played Gandhi this week, and he was going decently. His trap inch he did some decent trap inch plays, got a feint off, it's pretty cool.
Indeed.
And then he just got stuffed in a box by a Rowlet.
Yeah, pretty unfortunate.
Chronoculars, sorry to have a winless season. I still think this team's like pretty good, right? What?
No, I think 62 is high now.
There's just a lot I like about this team.
Perhaps in different hands it would have thrived, but
Yeah.
we can only speculate for now.
Well, we're gonna keep moving on to number 15. We've got Kyber, the other 07. You want to talk a little bit about Kyber's match?
Yeah, which was the one he played again?
He was up against
it's args, that's right. Unfortunately, Kyber, you are on the wrong end of an RNG's blessing because Sarg's known for his bad luck this season. He was granted some very good luck, and granted it was only one good luck.
One luck.
Yeah. The high jump kick missed, so a 10% chance was granted to the man. But I'm going to be real, Sarg's deserved it with the things he's been through, but definitely unfortunate for Kyber. I think he didn't deserve to go 07. I'll say that right now. I think he was probably better than some of the teams that had won one or two games. But that's Mons, you know. It ain't always fair to the better player.
Nope. You never deserve a win in Pokemon. You get it. And unfortunately, Kyber is going to be eliminated by that. It was very close to making it into playoffs with only one win right at the end there. Kyber has also left the server, so I can say, fuck you! No. Moving on to number 14. We have Garrett. Garrett was up against Ballet this week, and the game started out pretty nicely. Actually handled APOM very cleanly in the beginning, and then LGM came out. And he didn't use Shell Smash on his Ammonite right away. And LGM set up 5 Cosmic Powers with Recover and Charge Beam and Stored Power, and swept his entire team. Garrett got 5-0'd. A brutal loss. Just a total smackdown by the weird alien bastard. I wish Garrett the best. From what I hear, he will be returning next season. So, good luck. And number 13, which is Sargs. Well, we already talked about this match. So
Mr. Luck himself this week after several weeks of bad luck, making playoffs in his first real draft league season. Pretty much learning how to play the game, but he got a strong team in the draft. And I think he was able to play just good enough to get a spot.
Yep, just kind of crashed through the season. Sargs is our bottom seed, so we'll be facing off against the 5 seed in the first round. Pardon me. Mm-hmm. No spoilers!
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I just want to make the comment that, it's going to be hard for Sark to be in the bottom seat, but he is well known around the town as a power bottom, so you never know what kind of upsets can happen.
Okay, moving on to number 12. We have Donut Cat. Donut Cat this week. Was Donut Cat in a winning in?
No. Oh, yeah, he was against Jamal.
Yes. Donut Cat ended up losing his winning in a pretty convincing loss. Just nothing came together for Donut during this entire match. There's just not much to talk about. His Axew got stuffed. His Salandic got stuffed. Just everything went down whenever it tried to do anything. It was very convincing slaughter. I don't know if you have anything you want to add, Bacon.
I don't really have anything to add. It was a pretty clean beatdown from Jamal.
Yeah. You will be missed. Hope you come back next season, and hope you stick around for playoffs and any between season events that might be happening. Maybe a 2-player, 2-type tag team tournament, T to the 7 that has been floated.
Oh, that's a lot of T's.
So many T's. It's actually 6 because player doesn't start with T. Anyways, number 11, Hydreigon skirting into playoffs in the 11th slot, which actually not skirting, but Sargs, but you know. Hydreigon, who was absolutely convinced he had lost because I have recently been informed that there are people who are functioning without knowledge of the league document that details every Pokemon and every match and win-loss and record. You don't need to watch power rankings to know your ranking. It is posted well ahead of time.
You doing it.
We do. Because we hope it provides some insights and some interesting commentary. But you should know if you're dead. Hydreigon. Yeah, go ahead.
I was going to say, you should be aware if you're good or not.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be like a mystery.
Yeah. The document's important. Not using the doc is bad for your health. Hydreigon was up against... It's on the tip of my tongue. Geyser?
What? About? Oh, yeah, that's who he played. Yep.
Geyser? Was that right?
Yep.
Swish. Yes, Hydreigon took a very convincing loss this week as well. He threw off... I remember one of the things I remember, the endgame Stuffle coming in and just beating down really, really, really hard. Just a total slaughter. Magby trying to belly drum, full HP, getting EQ'd to the fucking underworld. Just everything was dropping. One of the things they did like, we saw a Focus Sash Vullaby with Nasty Plot Weak Armor. That was cute. It didn't work out because obviously Geyser was packing Focus Sash Abra, which was able to Dazzling Gleam. But, you know, I don't know about you, but I thought that was pretty cool. That was a cute set.
I liked it. I think he brought Dazzling Gleam this week because of Vullaby and because he didn't have it last week, and it caused him to lose to me, and he did not want any sort of shenanigan like that.
Yeah. So, Hydreigon, good luck in playoffs. Up against the number 6, who will be revealed eventually, not ahead of time. Hi, Discord. Stop it, Discord. Moving on to number 10. We have Jamal, the captain of the Detroit Obamians. What?
Oh yeah.
Can you take this one real quick? I just got messaged, "Hey, Jew friend."
Oh, well, what an interesting message to receive.
Go ahead.
All right, Jamal, you did very good, my boy. You have greatly improved since last season. You made playoffs this season. You had a very convincing win over Donut. Obviously, I love to see that. Beat someone to make it into playoffs. Yeah, you've got a pretty strong squad. You got that little Sun core right there, so it's going to look out for. Uh, he used it quite a bit during the season, but I don't think there were any like big growth sweeps. So I think it still has some potency left in it. Frillish is a very good Pokemon, good tier 3. Glameow, good tier 4. I loved it last season. I feel like you scammed Pratty out of Riolu. I'm surprised he took that, but maybe he thought Riolu's prankster antics were pretty much finished. But yeah, strong team overall. And you've got that Ghastly that I know you love, and I'm a big fan now. Hopped on the Ghastly train. So yeah, who knows how far you'll go in playoffs.
Yes, we wish you the best. Jamal has been talking about his anime arc for a while now. This is a good place to start. Let's move into number 9. Gandhi rising up a little bit here with a convincing win over Chronoculars that we mentioned. Notably, his Froakie, I'm 99% sure, picked up its first kill in this matchup, and its only kill.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it U-turned on a Charmander. What a way to get a kill.
It was funny. And otherwise, this team, a lot of the things he's doing with this team, I think is flying under the radar. Gandhi's position is a little awkward. So as the 9 seed, he will face off against the 8 seed and then up against the 1 seed, which is a tough route.
Indeed.
But I honestly, if any of the sleeper picks is going to pull the anime moment, I think Gandhi's always a contender. Gandhi's always a threat. And previous seasons have established this. Sorry, I do need to continue this conversation, so you'll have to take number 8, Gandhi's opponent, ODF.
Who pulled off a bit of an upset victory, I would say, in the most recent week. I just the 2 down, correct? Because he won.
Yes, he did fall 2 spots. He was 6th.
Wow, very unfortunate falling 2 spots with the win. Granted, only a 1-0 win, but you still expect to go up when you win for the most part. Yeah, he beat Jaw this week, which was surprising. Definitely. Pulled off a bit of a clutch win there with the Fungus at the end. I didn't like how he threw away both Torchic and Rufflet because he didn't Flare Blitz a Pineco, instead opting for a Swords Dance on what I bet he thought was going to be another Spike. But even if you got the Swords Dance up, you then still got screwed over by Sturdy a turn later. So, what was the point? I don't know, a little confusing to me, but I'm sure there was a good reason for it.
Yeah. At the end of the day, it worked out. And ODF, as I've stated, has a similarly difficult run of things. Gonna have to come up against the 1 seed right after having to come up with a pretty tight match with Gandhi. I believe Gandhi and ODF actually played in week 5, right?
They played at some point. It couldn't have been in week 5. They're in the same division.
Oh, they're in the same division? Okay. Who won when they played?
Honestly, don't remember, but if I had to guess, it'd be Gandhi.
Do you have the doc pulled up right now?
I gotta do all the work.
Yes, because I'm the one recording.
I don't get paid enough for this.
Neither of us get paid for this.
That's right. You need to hit 1,000 subs so you can get monetized and make 6 cents a video off ads.
We're about 971 subs short.
Rats. I'm gonna be broke forever. What the hell did they play? week 6, I guess. Yeah, I was right. Gandhi won 0-0 because of a forfeit. So it tells us nothing.
Okay, so we've got a mystery match. This could go either way. It's going to be a fun match. I'm excited to see it in round 1. It's definitely a match to look out for. Moving on to number 7, we have Weibo taking a huge upset win this week over Wolf Haley. Weibo has been struggling against kind of middling opponents recently because of major
He's just got a
misplays.
history. He's got a history of throwing. So once he stops throwing, he's a force to be reckoned with.
This team is still so goddamn good. I mean, it's just hard. There's so much great about this team. And, you know, his win over Wolf Haley wasn't a slaughter or anything, but it was a fairly convincing win, played well, and he just kind of felt ahead the entire game. The double cats, Skitty plus Litton, pulled off a kind of like fake out core, which works really nicely. And it just worked out, and it was one hell of a match. Weibo is up against Jamal this week. Weibo has actually lost to Jamal, if I recall.
I lost to Jamal in season 3. So Jamal's got a history of taking out me and my boys.
Yes, Jamal likes to kill gods. And we'll see how the match lines up. But even if Weibo does win, we have a round 2 match that will not be an easy one by any means. Although nothing's easy once you get to round 2. Speaking of round 2, 2 times 3 is 6th place, Geyser.
Okay.
I think that was my worst one yet. That was the shittiest transition. Geyser just pulled out the full-on Hail team, full Hail offense this week, and used none of it, and then used Stuffle and punched things. It was a fairly convincing match. Geyser up against Hydreigon this week. Oh, it's
yeah, he bodied him.
No, he's rematching in his first week of playoffs. Hydreigon's going to be trying to come back with a vengeance, I assume, because that is his playoff matchup for week 1 of playoffs. That's very interesting. So fuck, I am just totally blanked. Number 5.
Hey, it's me.
Baconator up against Sargs as you spoiled.
Well, yeah, I'm up against Sargs next, but I lost to Prathish this week.
Yes.
Got rained on.
Yeah, you want to talk a little bit about your match? Just your perspective on it?
Yeah, my perspective is that I threw the second I clicked Giga Drain with the Dupiter. If I had clicked Surf, that Ryolu was fucking dead. I could have had him. I'm almost certain Surf killed with what Giga Drain did. Giga Drain did like a third. But Surf, it boosted by Water Bubble. Oh my god, that was killing. Water Bubble and same type attack bonus. That thing was gone.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I couldn't answer that rain. I tried to make some switches at some points to like make him burn turns, but he Swords Dance on a Protect, which hurt because I was banking on not having SD at the time. So tough game.
Yeah. Speaking of tough game, Jaw, the number 4 spot, has some tough game to get into the bye week. 4th place finish, snagging up a solid bye spot. Will face off against the winner of you and Sargs. Jaw was actually took a loss this week to ODF, a fairly substantial upset. And, I think there were some misplays on both sides here. The Shinx, it feels like he kept trying to make Shinx work, and it just didn't. It's just kind of bad.
Give up the Shinx for now.
Whoa, you kind of glitched out there. Can you say that again?
Give up the Shinx for now. It's playoffs time.
Yeah, like, you need to take this a little more seriously than a Shinx. So, I mean, it didn't really matter. Jaw locked up the bye week. Congrats, obviously. And let's get into our top 3 for the reg season. Number 3.
I gotta leave.
Okay, fine. Wolf Haley. Hi, it's Wolf Haley. Wolf Haley took the tough loss we talked about to Weibo. I think we're going to kind of blitz through this because I want to get to the awards. Yeah, it was just, there was some misplays on Wolf Haley's part, I think. Do you have any recollection? Like, playing around the burnt hone edge was rough.
Yeah, it was a little odd the way he played around hone edge. He tried to get like the most out of it, but it just didn't work out. Weibo made some good calls on it, but yeah, it was just an overall tough match. I don't think he had a lot of answers to Weibo's team, because Weibo's got quite a damn good team.
Yeah. Honestly, if for your one loss, you could do a lot worse than Weibo. Wolf Haley is up against the winner of Geyser and Hydreigon. He's got a pretty good out to just winning the whole league. Honestly, if Wolf Haley wins, there will be no surprise for me. I think his team could still use a little bit of tweaking. So you've got the time after these PRs drop. That's the thing I should know for everyone. PRs drop, you can make some changes. And here, let me move on to number 2. I'm clearly a little distracted here. We got Prathish rising up to the second place. Awesome finish for Prady, right? That's just round of applause for coming in. Like, took a first week loss and just soldiered through it. And I'll add my own little insight into your match since you already got a chance to talk about it. I really liked Pratish's team. Riolu utilizing Rain Dance to enable Anorith, but also Hippopotas, which can make your Anorith bulkier, and the double weather dichotomy and Hippopotas was a great. We saw it a couple of times. Ponyta switch in. Just a lot of just a lot of things were working out really well there. I don't even think Krabby came out. Did it? Did Krabby come out?
I don't think so.
I love Krabby. He's my favorite. We got to move on. He will be facing the winner of Weibo versus 10th. No, the winner of. He'll be facing someone. I just got to move.
Pretty sure Weibo. And Jamal.
Our number 1 finish, Ballet, in the 7th victory of the season, pulling out that LGM kill. Over knocking out Garrett decisively. It's one hell of a way to end a season, right? just a dominant LGM win. His path looks good. Ballet is obviously the favorite to win, right? And that 47 post-draft grade looks a little funny in retrospect because this team has not been edited yet. So, Ballet, just huge congratulations. Let's get to what you all are really here for, the final PRs. Let's get the stats and facts. We've got average match differential of 2.43. With actually, this took so much. I did a lot of plugging in numbers for very little here. They had identical average differentials between the different divisions, and I didn't count week 5 because it would have worked with the numbers. Average amount of kills, 2.39. That one was hell to plug in. And I was going to do the average amount of kills per division, but I kind of fucked a couple things up when I was putting it into the calculator, and I was just like, no. Ruby, if I recall, Sapphire... Did Sapphire or Ruby win the week 5?
Sapphire.
So Sapphire gets upset in the average rank position with Ruby actually having the higher average rank at the end of it with 8.375 over 8.625. You want to talk about your match of the week real quick?
Yeah. So, Sargs versus Kyber. Honestly, it's just because Sargs had such bad luck all season, and then he has such good luck. It was great. He got blessed by RNGesus. Ain't much to it.
Yeah, it was definitely a funny little incident, very joyful to watch. I loved Prathish versus Baconator. It's just a fun match. And I just loved some of Prathish tech, and it was close, it was interesting. That's just a quality match. Oh, I forgot a stat. Week 8, we did it. It's the first week since week 4 without any forfeits. So we've gotten out of the little bit of a forfeit funk we were in there for a little while. All right, let's get into the best part. The awards. Do you want to present the kill leaders and I'll present the support leaders?
Yeah, kill leaders. Weibo's Mudbray, the tier 1 god.
Woo!
Let's Apom, the tail slapping tier 2.
Yeah.
Stuffle and Talon Sandshrew, two of Geyser's big physical boys. Stuffle always stuffing people in fucking sacks and killing them. That's right, he kills them inside the leather sacks, not before. Alolan Sandshrew he's got hail and he's fast and he's killing you.
Yeah, I mean, he's the reason to play hail in a lot of ways.
Mm-hmm. Geodude, because he got like 5 kills on me week 5, so, he got the big kill boost and beat out Talo. Ampor in tier 6 with 5. I think all of those kills were in 1 week. Maybe one was in a different week.
Yeah, I think it was 4 in 1.
Sale.
Still impressive. Any tier 6 picking up 5 kills. And Shinx was showing up a lot and came out with maybe 1. As for support leaders, Jaws Moraine ended up getting the first one. Ended up, by the end of the season, with 7 kills. Which is, support isn't about kills. But, the best support is death. Sargs Lileap wanted to throw a bone to someone who got knocked out. Sargs Lileap was just fabulous this season, did a lot of work. Total defensive backbone. Oh wait, Sargs didn't get knocked out. My bad. Baconator's Grimer for the tier 3 support leader came every week. Vital switch in, did a lot. Tier 4, Prathish Riolu, doing a lot of things with weather was a lot of value and just a high value fighting type that provided the amount of kills. I'm very surprised he traded it away. Tier 5, your Galarian Meowth. You wanna explain why? You kind of convinced me, so I think the viewers
Yeah,
should
because
hear.
every time that thing showed up, I didn't bring it to every match. I don't even think I brought it. Yeah, I brought it, I think, to 3 out of 7. But I'm pretty sure since I brought the 3 out of 7, I won all 3 of those games. And that Meowth mattered heavily in every single one of those games.
Yeah, it was an important little budgie boy, and I appreciate him. And then the tier 6, we give it to Jamal's Ball Sweet, the only other tier 6 to have kills, unless Shinx got kills. But its kills were kind of consolatory, and it killed like 1. You know, the tier 6s didn't do much this season, other than Pampor, special shout out. In reality, I think Shinx probably was the second more relevant tier 6 behind Pampor, but fuck it, Bon Sweet. And now the more significant awards. We've got the kill leader of the whole season, Apom, a tier 2 actually taking kill leader. Interesting thing over all the tier 1s. In fact,
Last season it was a tier 5.
well, yeah. Only 4 Pokemon ended up hitting double digits on kills this season. It was Apom, Weibo, Apom, Mudbray, Scraggy, and Metatite, actually. So quick shout out to Kyber's Metatite for picking up 10 kills and your Scraggy for picking up 11. Largest differential was Chronoculars, negative 21. So, nice. 21. Got to above 20. Most surprising Pokemon, pretty obvious one.
That Tailo, my PTSD from Tailo is still very, very active.
It ended up kind of waning by the end of the season.
Yeah, because people knew, and they were prepared for it by the end of the season.
Yeah, and it ended up not even being the tier 5 kill leader, falling behind Geodude. Taylor's still probably going to get bumped at least 1 tier.
At least it can't be a tier 5 with that speed.
Yeah.
And those moves.
You want to talk about our most surprising runner-up?
Hydreigon Sobble, not because it did particularly good, but just because it kept showing up.
It was very surprising.
It surprised me. Yeah. Surprising in the more literal sense.
Yeah, and it was surprising that Chinchou wasn't showing up. So kind of honorable mention on the runner-up for Chinchou. Most improved was actually interesting. 2 people rose 4 ranks. Prathish rose from 6th to 2nd. But Jamal rising out of death into a 10th place finish, I think was deserving of the most improved. These creative but good sets, we got Ballet's Magician White Herb Fennekin, classic week 1 nastiness that just put Ballet's name on the map. I really think that's kind of what set the tone for Ballet's excellence, right? And then the runner-up, Gandhi's Rock Polish Geodude. And it just picked up multiple sweeps. It's such a janky little rock boy, but, we appreciate it. You want to take these last 3 awards since I've been hogging these?
I've been fine with you hogging them, but underperformer Garrett's Mischievous, it just didn't do anything this season.
2 kills, and one of them was a Zap Cannon.
But that's the best kill.
It is the best kill.
Battle of the season. This is me and Garrett. I know Goose certainly loved this one, and so did I. There were so many trick room shenanigans, some good plays on both ends, and really it was just a hard-fought match, and any match that ends in 1-0 is likely pretty good.
Yeah, it was a fun one. Just had a lot of stuff going on that you don't usually see.
And then the best logo goes to Jamal and the Detroit Obamians. The Obama pyramid. Or prism, sorry.
Obama Prism, very high quality.
It's literally a pyramid, but...
Oh, but there's one last award that we haven't talked about yet.
This one was all Goose, pretty much.
Okay, then I'll take it away. And the MVP, the most valuable, important Pokemon, Pokemon that put in so much work has to be nearly worth. That's supposed to be worth. God damn it. Nearly with
Yes.
banning.
That's what happens when you speed through that.
The award goes to. Cosmog! Look at the dude! Look at the little face!
Look at him. He showed up to 2 matches and he did some damage.
Yeah!
Wonderful.
He's such a good boy! Yeah. Okay, that's it. Go away.